Guys, how's it going? Ghostly Rich here today, and today we're going to be reviewing these really cool looking universal lens clips for my phone. Again, I use a Sony Z5, so should be interesting to check out. Should work with all sorts of phones. It is universal. It's not just like, I was trying to look at a couple other ones, but they were just for like iPhone and stuff. So let's check out what this is. I'm at a park right now. I don't even know where it was. It's on the way home from my work. So I was like, you know what? Let's check this out. So as you can see, cell phone. Take that out of the casing here just because I highly doubt it's going to work with that on. It could, but I want it to sit pretty close to the lens. So let's unbox this. This is it right here. Okay. What? Does it come with lens caps? I don't know. Let's see. So, as you can see, we have one of the little lenses right here, and look at that, it does come with little lens caps. That's kind of cool. So this one's for that, as you can see, and then we have our little, I believe it's a macro in here, and then after we get the macro, let's take a look here. Yeah, I think that's about it. Perfect. So there's the macro. Take that off for a sec. There's our wide angle. So our wide angle is on the end of it. So there's the macro, there's the wide. Let's I'm gonna leave these two on for right now because I think I'm gonna test those ones first. I kind of have a really good shot here. Oh wow, that fisheye is actually really heavy compared to the other ones. So I'm just gonna screw this into here, I guess, just like so. And let's see if I can take my phone and line it up so it's on there. Mine's got a silver ring so I can balance it pretty well. You can see I'm just going to do it like that. Sure, I could probably, I'm going to have mine like this. So it's just like that. Perfect. Now, you can, I don't know if you can see that in the film, but I'm just going to aim it over there. I'll show you what I'm looking at with the camera. That's what I'm going to quickly take a picture of. So let's take a look and see how it looks with and without the clip on. That is it with it on. So again, there and there. So it does do something. You can see it on the image there. But yeah, now let's do the last and final test. Let's check out this fisheye lens. This is it with the fisheye on. Again, usually with a fisheye, I'm guessing you would want to be in some sort of city portrait style so you could have that whole bubble effect around whatever you were shooting. So let's show you it if I take this off. So that's it without anything on if I back it up. So it instantly shows you how like far it pulled it out. It's actually really cool. So here's some 4K video on the macro. Kind of cool. Just trying to look at this stick nice up and close. That works great. Let's see if I can find a flower or something. Alright, let's try on this Canadian flag. Looks like it definitely works, like it gets you nice and in and close there. So it's doing what it should. Boom. That's crazy. So get this, I'm using the super wide right now. If I take a picture with it, it has a very distinct vignette around it. So you get, of course, the lens around it. But if I put my phone into 4K mode, which is why I'm showing you this, it makes it super wide, and it's because I guess it crops it so much. So since it's cropping it, you don't get the vignette at all. Very interesting. I'll take a picture so that way you can see the difference, but yeah, it's definitely noticeable. Again, I'll just take this off so you can see the difference. Alright, let's zoom in on a blowy dandelion thing. That is pretty cool. This is the fisheye again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post a picture here, and it's going to show you what it looks like when it's not 4K cropped. So that way you can see you actually do get how it cuts off the edges and stuff. It looks really cool for if that's the look you're going for. So it does still give you the major vignette, and it looks like a fisheye lens. So there's another shot of super wide, and we'll take off the lens completely. Check it out, it's a cartoon thing. After I got back to the shop here today, guess what? Found out that some of my footage was not able to be used. Why? It was just way too windy. So I did a closeout review, but I'm going to redo it here, and it's just going to basically sum it up. So we have the clip. Let's review that first. I think the clip is pretty strong. It held it very well to the lens. You'll definitely want to check it every time you pull it in and out of your pocket. If you're doing that, if you're walking around with it in your hand, you should be fine. It puts enough pressure, but not too much. Next would be the lenses. Now, you have your super wide angle lens, which is on the front of the macro. The super wide angle with mine, it wasn't perfect because you had that vignette around it, so kind of made it pointless, it muted it. But when I was shooting in 4K with the Sony Xperia Z5, since it crops a little bit, it actually cut out the whole vignette, so it was perfect. So what I would do is, as I was recording, with Sony you have an option to take a quick snapshot, and that's what I would do. You could also just record, and then if you have editing software at home, you could pull that snapshot out, or as a still. So that's my review on this little guy, which is super wide. Still really cool, as you could probably see in that video. Now we're left with this macro. I had a lot of fun with this today. I haven't picked up a macro yet for my Sony that I'm filming on right now, which is A6500. But after playing with this, I'm definitely looking forward to it. There's so many cool little things you can do with it. Like, just walking up to a flower and being able to get up close. Now that's the thing. Doing flowers and still stuff, like that snakeskin and whatnot, this was cool for it. But if there was like a bug or something on the flower and you wanted to get in close, there's no way you could do that. It would be so startled. I tried to get up close to one of the bees and it just it flew away. it's like, no, you're not getting close. I mean, you have to get like that close to the subject. It's super close. And the other thing is you have to make sure that you can see your camera screen, because you're gonna get really like, you have to watch that focal. Like it's a centimeter, not even, makes the hugest difference when it comes to making it focus. So definitely worth it. The fisheye, I played around with this. This would be really cool. I wish I would have taken this one into a more popular city, because I know a lot of people love fisheyes for city photography. I still had fun with this. I hope you guys seen from the images how it looked. So all in all, for 20 bucks, it's really cool to just play with 3 different styles of lenses. It's not really amazing quality, but it allows you to play and get to know the different lenses. Like, okay, do I want to shoot super wide photography, you know, for landscapes? Well, let's go play with a super wide lens. Okay, I want to know what it's like to just get a fisheye or fisheye adapter. Well, this will let you see what that does. Again, you could always go and YouTube it, but it lets you play with it with your own cell phone before you go and spend the money on some expensive lens for your full DSLR. So I definitely liked the fisheye, although again, I've never been big on fisheye photography, but if you are, I think you should try it out. The super wide, I'm huge with landscapes. I love shooting landscapes. So I already know I'm gonna get a wide angle lens for my a6500. I wanted to play more with it this time, but I still seen it in the video. By doing this with the crop, it showed, you can see it when I unclip it during the video, how you have that extended, just that little extra there. And that can mean a big difference if you're in an alleyway and you want to get those extra 2 little pieces on the side, you know, of the alley, and not so much on the subject. But anyways, that's what I love about that. And the macro, well, it's just really cool to get in on something and see the fibers of what you're looking at. So you've seen that when I had my Canadian emblem on my bag, which is right here. I was able to just zoom right in on it. Anyways, I hope that review kind of let you know, if you're looking for something pro, you don't want to pick these up. Obviously, you're spending $20. But do I think that you should try this out if you are at all curious? I think it's a really good little investment. I mean, 20 bucks, and that's Canadian. It's probably cheaper in American. You could probably grab it off Amazon for like $12. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Like the video if you did, and subscribe for more.